welcome back to BoardGameGeek's continuing coverage from SPIEL 2019. I am joined this time by Jeppe from Norsker.com. Hello.
Hello.
And we're going to be taking a look at not one, but kind of a set of like 3 mysteries to solve that you've produced. These look really intriguing, and I've already been hearing some buzz about them, so please kind of go into more detail and show me what they're about.
Okay, so the story, it's a trilogy of games. We can see them. It's like one story, just like books. You would read like all 3 books. So it's like starting here and it ends.
There's kind of a continuity that goes through them?
It is. It's like from the end to the beginning. I only sell them as a bundle now because it makes no sense just to play one of them.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's very dark and gritty compared to other kind of escape room games. This one is not for kids. I write it on the back, and all the reviewers say if there's one thing they agree on, it's just, well, he says it's not for kids. It is not for kids. Don't play it with kids. So there you go. Now, escape room games, I can't really spoil them. So I made, for the fair, I made like a free mini game, so people can just get the taste of what's this about. So that's what you can just play, and you can also download it. But then there's also the tutorial, which I've brought today.
Okay.
Which I'm going to show you.
Excellent.
So all the games, you just start by having a pile of cards. It's just one set of cards in each box.
Okay.
So you start the game by flipping the first card. You see the tutorial video, but I'm just explaining here. Okay. It's too boring to watch. So you watch the second card is just a reference card, just to make you memorize. But the rules are really easy. It's not really the point of this. It's like you can look at these discrete numbers. If you find them, you can flip the cards.
Okay.
Red numbers can always be combined. It's like the way is that it's just not cards. It's also a web app. So you don't need to install the game or install an app. You just have to find the game. I will find it in English, just to make it a little easier. Okay, you find the game, start playing, and here we go.
Okay.
So red numbers can be combined with other red numbers. So in this case, we start by looking at card 4, 5, and 6. The story in the tutorial actually takes place 5 years before this story comes. So there's some connection there. But you are playing this female police officer. You have arrested a young woman. You have found some things on her that includes a picture of a young boy who went missing 2 months earlier. So you want to maybe find out what's happening. You also find a map on the suspect and this strange note. And black numbers in these things can just be entered as code. So I could write 042. And I can see card number 7.
Oh, okay.
Now there's no time limit in this game. You can just use as much time as you like, but if you do something that does not make sense, or you use the hint button, it will subtract from your score.
Okay.
So at the end of the game you get a percentage, and then hopefully it's good. So now we can look at card 7, and so she just finds a map in her pocket. Not that difficult of a puzzle. But now we have like red numbers here, which can be combined with, the dog. So we could search in the forest with the dog. But where would we do that? So on this card, we have like a map with some strange symbols on it. And we have also this map. So if we flip this, we can see that the dots are actually for the numbers. And here, in Roman letters, it says 4 here. We have letter number 4, the number 4 here. That would be in this position. Okay. Now this position on this map, we would have to figure out how this works. It's actually a mirrored version. So in a mirror, this dot would be 082. So let's try that. 082, it doesn't matter in what order.
Okay.
And then the dog is 041. and we combine it. Yeah, and we get full score because we didn't search the wrong places. And then we get on with the story. We can look at card 9, which reveals, the suitcase buried in the forest. And then we have to open the code. It's the same. But here we have to enter the code 09. It could be 09. And then we have to figure out what the numbers are here. So the rules are not that difficult. It's really easy just to take the games and start playing. It's the puzzles that are the interesting part. And I try to take away all the time-consuming things. The cards are in order. It's not difficult to find the cards.
Okay.
You get to know, I need to see card number 17 now. I can do that. I try to make a smooth player experience.
From my understanding of the playthroughs I've seen of the demos, that the puzzles start out pretty straightforward, but they get much more challenging as you go along.
Yeah, I've kind of up to a certain level. Mm-hmm. I try to start with some kind of easy ones, but I won't say that it's kind of easy when it starts here. But the thing is that because of the web app, I always know where you are in the story.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
In some cards here, I could reveal one of them here. Oh, sorry for spoilers. It's not that much. I can have 5 different objects here that can be combined in different ways. Mm-hmm. So if you ask for help for card number 7, I wouldn't know what to tell you. I need to know exactly where you are. So there is nothing you enter except you just push the hint button, mm-hmm. and it will tell you what to do.
Oh, nice.
Because it always knows where you are in the game. And you can ask again, and then it will actually tell you the solution. So you're never stuck in the game. You can always move on. Nice. Because it's nice with a little frustration, mm-hmm. but it must not be, if it gets too frustrating, you just want to throw it out. So, I mean, people need a good hint system, which I try to do.
And these are obviously released here at the Spiel.
Yes.
Are these going to be available in other locations as well in the near future?
I made them in Danish, German, and English from the beginning.
Excellent.
And I'm figuring out at the Spiel a solution to make the games come out in Europe for a start, and mm-hmm. then US, of course. But I have meetings, negotiations, and hopefully, eventually, it will come to a store near you. I hope.
There are meetings being had.
Yeah, I can't say anything yet. But,
all right. Well, if you would like to know more information about some deep, dark mysteries that are out there, be sure to check out the BoardGameGeek page for the 50 Clues line, or the Norsker.com website. Thank you so much, Jeppe, for joining us.
Thank you.
Yes.
I must say, all the reviews I've tried to put them on the Pendulum of the Dead.
Oh, okay.
Because your webpage. I can't put the same video on multiple games.
That makes sense. Okay, so the Pendulum of the Dead is the place to start on the BGG website for more info.
It is.
All right, excellent.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. And we'll talk to you again soon.